Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Got another busy one today. In fact, today is the official kickoff session for our community members in the RELC. So if you're an independent broker owner, leader of an independent brokerage in real estate, we want you to join our community. We've got a free option. We've got a very cost-friendly annual membership option that comes with extra perks and things. So reach out to us. Let us know. Get involved in the community. But today is the official grand opening kickoff event that we're hosting. So, and then, by the way, next week I'm traveling down to Kentucky for the Real Estate Distilled Conference. I'm sponsoring the Independent Broker Mastermind Forum and have a speaking opportunity there as well. So lots of excitement, a lot of things ahead. But anyways, today we're going to do the question of the day. As a reminder, you can always participate with me. I do take all of these videos, upload them into my personal YouTube channel, so we have them if we ever want to reference back to those. All right, so today's question is, what is the most defining moment of your life thus far? Whew. What is the most defining moment of your life thus far? You tell me what is yours. I could go a lot of different directions. I mean, how can I not give obvious answer to my children being born? And I mean, holy cow. But I'm gonna take this, so don't think I'm an insensitive, work is all I care about dude. But obviously, getting married, having children, these are major life events, defining moments, if you will. I'll put it this way. I share this a lot actually as part of my some of my keynote speeches that I travel around doing. And I'll give you the Cliff Note version of this, and it's because it's what's led me today to doing what I'm doing as a career. And so that is this. I remember back in 2016, I had this defining moment event. It was a moment in time that I'll never forget. Leading up to that, in 2015, I had moved my family from Illinois, where we were living, to North Carolina. I was a team leader at Keller Williams at the time and took an opportunity to be a team leader down in Cary, North Carolina, which was a top 20 market center in the world at the time. And so that was a pretty cool opportunity that we ended up pursuing and moved our family and everything we knew to pursue. That said, about 10 or so months into that move, now that I'm there working, doing my thing, I had that all too familiar feeling. I thought a change of culture or some, bigger platform would change it, but the reality was I was just burnt out. I was overdoing the role and tasks of a team leader, which was just recruiting and leading and managing the office essentially. And so I started to think, and I remember taking a drive over this long stretch of bridge outside of that area. Some of you'll know Lake Jordan Lake. And there's a long bridge, and I'm a person that loves to be around water. I find simplicity, peace, calm, all that just by being around the lake life environment, boating and doing all that. So I'm looking to my right, I'm looking to my left, and I'm seeing all these families out there having a great time. And I'm like, my God, what am I not doing? That's what I want. I want to grow up having memories and creating experiences like that with my family. What do they have that I don't have? What are they doing that I'm not doing? And it was kind of like, not to get all weird on you, but this moment, that whisper in the ear, that metaphorical tap on the shoulder, when I had this epiphany. And I asked myself some questions. And it's like, are you really doing what you're called to do? Are you really fulfilling your purpose? And is recruiting and running and managing the staff and entire office really what your strength zone is? And what I realized is it wasn't. Even though I loved what I did in many aspects, what lit me up like a Christmas tree was sitting across the table, for example, with a real estate agent, helping them deep dive into what do they want? Why do they want it? Creating a plan of how they can get it. And it's like all the signs pointed to me, I guess, wanting to be a coach, a consultant. And so insert problem number one. My heart said that's what you need to do, but my mind, the imposter syndrome, and other things around me said, uh-oh, see, Jake, you've only sold one home in your life. Yep, that's true. I've only sold one home in my life. Not because I sucked, but because I did it so fast and I got an opportunity then from the owner of the company to pursue a leadership path instead of a sales path. All right, but I digress. So I've sold one home in real estate. I took a behavioral assessment at this company that said I was a 0.52 medium fit to be a coach. Nobody was going to give me a chance that way. And I ended up applying or reaching out to four to be exact, coaching companies, all of which replied back, sorry, not interested, you don't have enough experience. The own office that I was a team leader of had a vacancy for this coach role that they call a productivity coach. Never offered that. So it's like strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. And fast forward, I reached out to a fellow team leader friend of mine. Her name is Shelby. Hello, Shelby. And I asked her, hey, are you still looking for a coach? Because I knew she was looking for a productivity coach in her office. And she said, yeah, why? Do you know of somebody? I'm like, you're looking at them. Now, granted, I did this the right way. I went to my owner and asked for permission to explore other opportunities. And she said yes. So I did it the culturally correct way. And so I ended up coming together with Shelby and moving my family again. We were in the process of building a new construction home that we ended up thankfully getting our money back, and they let us out of the contract. Whew. But we moved our family again to Fort Mill, South Carolina to take on this role. I had $2,000 a month for a stipend for the first 3 months. We had $8,000 in our name. We had $35,000 in credit card debt, $35,000 in back taxes. My wife and I had liquidated all of our retirement stuff, my 401k, her teacher's pension, to have cash and liquidity, and then we later paid stupid taxes on that because you're not supposed to touch it. So life was not good. I was a complete fraud, faking it until I made it, but I knew there was something more, and I wanted to pursue that. And so we just did it on a whim, and as they say, the rest is history, because fast forward, within 6 months, my coach at the time said we had the number one producing productivity program in the company. That was cool. I didn't inherit anything. We started it from scratch, the ground up, just enthusiasm on fire. Had 62 people join my program in the first 30 days. By the end of the year, we had 95 to 105 in it at any given time. And the agents, credit to them, but the agents in that very first year did $124 million of sales volume collectively. These are newer, lesser experienced agents, by the way. 523 closings. $3.6 million of agent earned commissions, which led to over $1 million of company revenue that first year. Thank goodness that at a prior event, I had a vision of creating an expansion platform for productivity coaches at Keller Williams. And I was documenting everything I did. I had the vision, right, of saying I can take something, build it, and replicate it so others can join it and take advantage of it. But I knew that first year had to be a beta test, a proof of concept. And so looking back in July of 2017 is when I had my very first expansion partner, Mary Lou Dingman, who's still coaching with us today. And fast forward, by the end of the year, we had 35 offices that were using the locker room. By the end of the following year, we had over 200 offices that we had partnered with. It was just bonkers. And so it goes to show you that if you have clarity, that gut, that passion, that pointing you in that compass, that North Star, trust your instinct, trust your gut. Don't let the haters tell you can't do it. You create your own opportunity. You create your own path. Even if everybody says no, even if people say you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing. I'm one of many examples. I'm nothing special, but of taking something that I knew was a calling to me, drowning out the noise, doing it anyways, and proving a whole lot of people wrong. And ever since then, we've been growing and running the locker room and having impacted a lot of folks. But the greatest gift is the impact that they've had on me, without a shadow of a doubt. So I know this was a little longer, but it's a great question. What is the most defining moment of your life thus far? I could have picked a zillion things. Baseball related, work related, family related, but that one sticks out to me right now because it's just paved the way of everything we've been able to do since then over the last 8.5, 9 years. And I'm just so excited and honored to be on this journey with those that are sticking with me through the tough times and the good times. And can't wait to see what we do in the next 5, 6, 10 years. Let's go. All right, guys, I got to run. I got to get on another Zoom. Hope you all have a great day, great weekend.